Hey everybody, Vander, Molen, DCTitleGuide.com, and in today's video I want to talk about a conversation that I had with a newer client that I'm working with. I had met her through a class that I taught, and she posed a really good question to me, or a comment to me that I thought was great, was that she had a really big fear in real estate, and that was that she couldn't duplicate her success the next year. And you don't really hear that a lot, but I think a lot of us internally maybe think that, myself included. My wife will be the first one to tell you that even when I have good months or good years in the business, there's always something that I look back on and I'm kind of, maybe I'm a little negative sometimes, and I look back and say, oh wow, I missed that opportunity, or what if that client would have sent me another deal, or what if I would have done this extra activity, or what have you, it would have been even bigger, right? I would have done more. Kind of beat up ourselves. But this story was a little interesting because the agent in question has only been in the business 3 years, been doing really well. This is the beginning of September, and she had done 32 buyer sides and 8 seller sides already. And that's great in your 3rd year. And she said, my largest fear is that how am I going to duplicate that in the next year? So for myself, as a role as a title person, is, I can't make her do that, but I can offer solutions and suggestions and guide her along the way. And so I started asking her questions, and I quickly found out there were some issues, not issues, but there were some things that could impede her ability to duplicate that success, and maybe her fear was somewhat valid a little bit. Her work ethic is not in question. She's going to have business regardless, but there are some systems in place. And I think one of the reasons why either title people, lenders, realtors struggle, and they struggle with this about how do I duplicate my success, or how do I get to the next level, is not because of their lack of drive or lack of willingness to do the work or show up to do stuff or talk to people, make phone calls, emails, what have you. It's that their systems are all screwed up, or they don't have them at all. And I quickly found out that there were some systems that she didn't have in place, and a couple that she actually did, which could help her and impede her. So let's get right into it. So one of the issues that I found was that she wasn't using a CRM. She pulled out her iPhone and showed me all the deals that she had closed this year, and they were in the notes section of her iPhone. Great, she has the information there, but God forbid she drops her phone in the toilet. So getting set up on a really good CRM for real estate, a real estate specific CRM, is important because you have to manage that foundation, myself included. My business would be trouble if I didn't have a CRM in place. Before you know where you're going, you need to know where you've been, right? Who's sitting in your business? Who hasn't sent you business? Who's your biggest referral source? Who hasn't referred you anything? Who do you need to follow up with, right? You need to know who you're talking to. You need to know who your clients are. It's a lot easier to go back to the well than it is to go and try to convert a cold lead into a warm lead. Yeah, you got to do that sometimes, of course, but it's easier to go back to warm relationships and talk to them and get referrals and find out what's going on and expand and grow those relationships. Secondly, one thing she did do, which I think but agents should be doing, is hire an admin person. Hire someone. Yes, I know it costs money. Yes, I know that means you have to train them. Yes, I know that that's an extra expense and a whole other thing you got to do, but you have to grow through leverage. And if you want to grow and you want to duplicate your success or go past that success, part of it is getting someone in place to take control and do some of the other items that you just don't want to do. And if you've watched some of my other videos, I've talked about this, is growing through leverage is important. People that want to input the listings, take photos, order signs, do transaction management, help you with the marketing stuff that gets sent out, do some of the follow-up stuff for you so that it can free you up to do what you do best, which is help people buy and sell houses, lead generate, and do things that are client-facing activities. So, if you're willing to do the work, which I think you are, right? If you can get a CRM, if you have a really good admin marketing person, you're growing through leverage, you partner with a good title company or a good lender or a good whomever, have a good vendor network, people that help you. So one of the issues that I was talking to this agent with was the title company she was using, she loved her processor, did a good job, but my main question to her was, so by the time that you close a deal to the time that you send them a new one, what's your relationship like with that title company? She says, I don't have one. They wait for me to send them business. Okay, so if that's you and you're thinking that's your relationship with your title company, think again about switching maybe to myself or Stewart Title, because we will help you grow your business either offline or online and provide marketing solutions to help you grow. So I'm Vander with Stewart Title. If you're on my website, dctitleguy.com, you can hit that subscribe button to my blog. It should be in the top right-hand corner. You can fill out a form below you, tell me how I can help you grow. And if you're on YouTube, there should be a red subscribe button, and go ahead and click on that. I would really appreciate it. And that's my video. I'll talk to you soon.